We are in a nation that treasures work. We believe in our country that business is good, and you want to work in business, and you want to do good things for your community through those businesses and build value in society and do things that fix problems, all the things that that many of us grew up, I think, believing was incumbent to our opportunity as Americans.
Yeah.
And many people came from other parts of the world because they know and found out that America actually still does those things that their country stopped doing, like go to work, play a role in improving society, have agency over your own life, because it matters. God put you here to do something. And whatever that thing is, go out and do it. So when we faced, as we came into the administration, a reality that Medicaid was basically insolvent because of some of the things that have been done during the pandemic, but some of that predated the pandemic as well. We had generated a system that just was not going to be functional for much longer. That would put our most vulnerable at risk. I'm sitting in the Humphrey building in Washington, right across from the Capitol. As you walk into our building, there's a quote from Hubert Humphrey, and it says it's the he uses light as a metaphor. It is the moral obligation of government, he says, it's the moral obligation of all of us, to take care of those at the dawn of life, children, those at the twilight of life, the seniors, and those who are living in the shadows. Now, again, that haunting metaphor is powerful. It feels almost biblical. So if you're going to protect our most vulnerable, you can't allow fraud, waste, and abuse to strip it of its vitality. So the president very directly told me to preserve, for example, Medicare. Don't touch Medicare. Don't hurt the folks who are vulnerable on Medicaid, but take the fraud, waste, and abuse out of the system. We have been doing that, and we're going to continue to do that. And the Democrats have shut down Washington, shut the government down because they believe that the one big beautiful bill, which codified many of the things that make sense to clean up Medicaid and protect it for the most vulnerable, were wrong. They want to, for example, allow illegal immigrants to continue to get funded for their health care benefits. This fundamentally changes the equation. Democrats don't like there's a work requirement. But we tell people, fine, if you're in a difficult spot, we'll pay for your health care. But you need to actually try to get a job. And if you can't get a job, go volunteer somewhere. Go take care of somebody. Go get an education. Do something to reinforce what you should know deep down inside, which is God's got a plan for you, and go act on it. And these are fundamental differences in how folks are seeing the future of this country. I believe because work is so fundamental to who we are, that we should have a work requirement. I believe that if you're an American citizen, you should get support for your health care. But illegal immigrants coming here and induced to stay here because they're given free health care, that should not be part of the equation. Certainly, the federal government should not be paying for that. And we know, for example, and just not to get into too much of the weeds here, that there are some states, there are 6 in the country, 6 out of 50 states, allow separate money to be paid to illegal immigrant health care from their state budgets. They claim. And of course, that allows them to recruit and retain illegal immigrants, despite what federal law is around coming across borders illegally. And they think that's okay. And now we are just identifying, breaking news, I'll share it with you, that we believe is over $1 billion that has been taken from federal tax money to support these programs. In fact, they're starting to pay us back, so I'm pretty sure we're right.